Happy New Month! Hello and welcome to Ariyike's Corner. I think it's not too late to say Happy New Month now. Well, we've not seen this month and last week. I'm sorry about last week. But then today we're here for, to make everything beautiful. Last week, this week, everything in conjunction, right? Okay, so this is Ariyike's Corner and I'm your host, Ariyike, on here, the medical presenter with the healthy presentation. Precious Adidiji, that's my name. So yes, today I'm here with another healthy dose. I need you to sit back, grab your popcorn because you are in for a very long ride. But now you're going to enjoy every bit of the journey. This is a podcast where purpose meet impactful conversations and we make awareness about SDGs along Africa. And welcome, in case you are a newcomer. Should we sing first time song now? But hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And please drop your comments. I want to hear from you. And if you're a regular customer like customer Dadani, welcome back. Let's do this together. So today, today's episode is particularly a very interesting one because we are diving into the world of technology. And not just any tech talk, we want to just look at how young coders, developers are using code to develop Africans. I think maybe after all these policies that they are not working, maybe we need to now start using codes too. But then just so you know, this aligns with SDG9. SDG9 is industry, innovation and infrastructure. It also aligns with SDG4, quality education, and of course SDG8, decent work and economic growth. So today's conversation and talk, I won't be doing it alone. As you can see, I've brought an expert, someone that knows what he's doing to help us bring flashlight and on light on this particular discussion. So joining me today for this amazing topic, today we are talking about code for impact. How tech is solving real problems in Africa. I mentioned earlier that if policies are not working, we have to bring code now, so. And then I have a full stack developer and a problem solver passionate about using technology to drive social impact. Smile now.
No.
And let me tell you a big secret about my guest today. I don't know how he balance both though, but this tech bro also sings. He's a rap artist. Don't let him know that I told you that, Masha. But then, can we meet you? Can you tell us your name? Even though you're not looking like a tech bro they work after. Okay, but thank you for your signature.
All right. I'm Andrew Nodolowai. I'm a full stack web, and I guess I would say I'm also a desktop developer. Okay. And I'm also a core. I'm a rap artist. So.
Oh, you see?
Okay.
You see, say I don't like give you that secret when I tell you that time. God knows. Let me not rap today. I don't want to show off. I don't want him to be scared. When I start rapping now, we don't be like, but then I don't want to. Let me just stick with Ariyike's Corner. Alright, so let's get right into it. How did you journey into tech? How did you start and what inspired you to focus on building solutions that are great?
I would say it all started with, honestly, for most developers, and I am not an exception, it all started with video games.
Wow.
Yes, like when you're playing video games as you're younger, creating your own world and all that, and then you now just start thinking like, I want to be able to create my own game. Mm-hmm. So that's where my passion first came from. It was, I want to create my own video game. I want to be able to. And when I started, I did it.
Wow.
Yeah, I did. I created a small game, but my focus now has just been on I create products.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. I guess I will start to play video games now, so that maybe I can start.
Video games are a very excellent tool for mind development.
Are you serious?
Yes, for problem solving and everything. I encourage everybody, male and female.
I think this quick expo to parents, you can let your kids
actually
play video games responsibly. Yes.
Always manage time, but video games are an excellent resource to build your mind, your capacity to solve problems, your capacity to see patterns. and everything.
To see patterns.
Yes, and that's a major part of what you would call intelligence is pattern recognition. So video games are a very great resource for that.
Precious, is not too late. You can start tonight.
You can always start.
Right? Okay, so in your own opinion, what's your biggest misconception people have about tech in Africa? Is it that people used to wear this people's dresses?
I would say the biggest one is well, there's one which is that people think that we are Yahoo boys. We are not.
Okay, it's not fraud.
People think tech, if you are carrying a laptop and all that, you're a fraudster. There's
Especially
lots of
this,
legit
in
work.
this part of our
Yes,
country.
especially for remote workers suffer it a lot. They are just in your house working remotely. People just assume
you don't have
a ritualist or
I'm a remote worker. I'm like, why are you here?
Exactly.
I'm working. Like I've worked today.
Yeah, but the concept does not compute for older people. It's just like, this one is a ritualist.
They're not serious. Yeah,
exactly.
Wow.
And another big one that we face is when going for remote jobs, the foreigners tend to think we are not as skilled. They look down on their abilities because they don't think we are as skilled. So they would want to pay us. Exactly. They want to pay us much less, and that's a big misconception.
That big gap.
It is not true. We are just as skilled. So that's it.
Sometimes even more.
Yes. Because we need it more. We have more hunger.
You see, the hunger they drive.
Yeah, hunger is a big motivator.
Okay. All right. So please, can you share with us an example of a project you've worked on that's solving a real problem in maybe Nigeria or in Africa?
Okay. I guess I went to a state university. I went to Ambazali University in Akoma.
Okay.
And I know the interaction I had with the school portal and how it was, and things I always thought of like, this can be better, this can be better, and this one. So now my primary project, my biggest project is the school portal for Denton Dawson University.
Wow.
And building that, coming from what I saw before and the resources I met on ground, that is me solving a problem that I wanted to solve.
The gap you've seen.
Exactly. So a lot of the things that I built into it are based off the limitations I saw.
That you saw. And that your video game now, one problem, release them now. Right?
Nah, that video game will not see the light of day.
Wow, you're selfish. I mean, what's now?
No.
The order.
In that game, that zombie game.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. How do you see this work, those full stack developers and digital professionals? How do you think they are playing? What role do you think they are playing in addressing social issues? Like unemployment, job creation, poor infrastructure, and even these education gaps. They don't teach for school.
Sure.
Yeah. So, what roles do you think?
I would say the biggest role, like when you see people like Elon Musk, you see all the tech entrepreneurs, the biggest thing is building a product that provides a real need. And then the thing is, when you now build something like that and you scale out enough, you now employ a lot of people. Facebook employs hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
So what we can do, what tech entrepreneurs in Africa can do, is building products that scale, and a lot of them we have Paystack, we have Money Points, we have. So in terms of job creation, that can be a real skill, a real need that can be met through tech.
True. Okay. Yeah. So this is a call out to you people. Now,
essentially, it's a call out to us.
It's a call out to you people to build more, to so that more people can enter you people's ark, like Noah's Ark. Don't just take in it. You meet people. Okay. Yes. So of course I know that nothing is easy.
True.
When you tell someone that, I'm a remote worker, they'll be like, this is just to sit down at home and press your phone. Or when I now tell people that I'm a media personnel, one of those things that I do is I host a podcast. They'll be like, just to set camera, sit down and talk. Right?
It sounds so easy to say.
Okay. So what challenges do you face as a tech professional in Africa, and how do you overcome them?
Well, I would say the biggest one actually is there's no light. There's no light. There's inconsistent light. There's inconsistent internet. There's outages.
If I get that one, it's inconsistent. Yeah, sorry. For lack of better words.
There's just like the internet, internet in general. Then the perception that tech bros, tech and tech sissies,
women in tech,
that we are fraudsters because
they use
they're seeing us inside our houses all day working, just carrying laptop, and then suddenly one small guy just in this expensive house, and I'm like, how can you afford this house when I don't see you go to work anytime? That kind of thing. You just assume this one are Yahoo boy or this one are ritualist, all those kind of things. So we battle those ones. Another one is also the impression from foreigners where they think that we are less skilled than our foreign counterparts and everything, and it's rubbish.
Of course,
it's rubbish because we have that hunger to be as good or even better. There. So those are the
They don't even bath. They don't bath. What's that? What's that? We hear this on an African, breaking this record, breaking that record. Is it because they tag us the third world country?
Exactly, they just tag us the third world. Well, it's our government that we blame for that, but
God bless Africa.
The individuals within the funny system.
Honestly, we are blessed.
We are.
Oh, we are blessed.
Yes.
We are blessed. Okay, do you think there are enough support systems and support systems like funding or mentorship for developers trying to create social impact?
I think so.
Okay. Now, the things you don't get anything.
We say enough, that's a different thing, but there are support systems. Part of the thing is they are not, people don't really know about them. They don't know that they have access to these things.
Okay.
So, but then it also ties into poor internet and everything. The cost of internet is high. It has even been increased recently, and then you have more and more hurdles because the thing is, you have free resources like YouTube, you have free code camp, you have cheaper ones like Udemy, Coursera. Those are cheaper ones to an extent. But then you have hurdles because you need like a dollar card to pay for these things. So what used to be easy, like when I was learning, is harder now because you can't just use your Naira card to make dollar transactions anymore. And then you have Decagon, which can give you essentially like a loan where you pay back once you start working. You now pay back the tuition.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah.
Just in case you can afford the cheap Udemy and Coursera courses, you can just go.
You can bet on yourself essentially that you will get a good enough job to start paying back because the tuition is rather high, but you learn a lot and you get connected. So it's a very fantastic program.
Oh, wow.
You also have All Schools Africa. They sometimes give out scholarships. Sometimes somebody will just pay for like 10 students or 100 students or whatever the case may be. So that's another amazing platform. So there are platforms around. It's just for more and more people to take advantage of what is around
them. So if you need all of those things, just don't be lazy. Check them out. You never can tell,
Exactly.
Never say never, just check it out. Okay, so let's talk about the future.
Marriage.
You want married?
Yes.
Oh, guys,
in the future.
I guess is single, very, very single.
I'm single. They are very single people. Their own case is different.
You want to be your home?
I'm single.
Okay, you said he's single. If you are interested in this not too very single man, just enter my DM.
Sure.
I will tell you application fee, I'll just screen you, I'm a businesswoman, you will not blame me. Okay, so if you have the resources, what's one problem in Africa you'd love to build a tech solution for?
Okay. A lot of our problems are government imposed because we have unserious governments all over Africa. But there are some countries that are beginning to step up, but we have unserious governments. That's just the truth. We have governments that do not take proper care of resources, utilize them properly So the thing that I would love to see that if I would build would just be tech hubs everywhere, so that people get to learn about the different areas of tech, cybersecurity and software development, graphic design, digital marketing, whatever the case may be. artificial intelligence, because that is the biggest revelation right now.
Right now.
And if I could, and it's something that we need urgently, because we need more and more people. Because you see a lot of young people that actually really don't know how to use a computer. They know how to use their phones.
TikTok.
So technically that's a computer, but they don't know how to use computers. And the very baseline should be that you can. It shouldn't be a revelation
Of
that
course.
you can.
Of course.
You know how to open
Actually,
Microsoft Word.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Because when I was 7, it was that time that one of my colleagues learned how to do the basic Microsoft Word thing.
Exactly. I see people like that, and but then that's why I would not say that I was privileged that I had access to computers early
Yes,
in my life.
I had that
Because
access to.
not everybody has that.
Yeah.
So that was a privilege.
When I did just to that year, they don't teach me correct draw.
Exactly.
They don't teach me correct draw. Whether or not I wanted to learn, they don't teach me by force. Good old days. Okay, so what advice would you give to young people who want to start learning tech, or who have started learning but feel overwhelmed?
I would
You say
say-
you should say you code this, I'll do it again.
honestly, I had those moments. I
You
used to,
see?
when I started, I was going almost 20 hours a day. I come back from my internship that I was doing and then just continue writing code or reading or something until 10. So what I would say is just don't stop. Your major motivator has to be that I want to know these things. I want to build.
Okay.
My major motivator is I want to build products. I want to build solutions.
Thank you so much, Andrew, for the purpose of this and the girl that I know. Thank you for sharing your journey with us, your insights,
very
and
much.
thank you for entering our corner. It means a lot to us. It's Ariyike's corner, yes. And I'm the chief cornerstone, so I have members. So thank you for thank you for being here. I really appreciate your time, and thank you for letting us know that coding goes beyond the same to just maybe create reels. It can give
Exactly.
us tangible change.
Anything that you can put your mind to build,
There is code for it.
there is good for it.
Wow. Anything you can put your mind to build, there is. So listeners, I need you to remember this. You don't need to be in government to make impact.
Exactly.
With the right skills, tools, and passion, and the right people, you don't need people that will talk you down around you. You too can code for impact. Just anything you can think of.
Anything you can think of.
There is code for it.
There's code for it.
Yeah. So please don't forget to subscribe to Ariyike's Corner. Thank you so much for staying till now. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the shares. I really, really appreciate it. I don't take it for granted. Yeah. So bye-bye to my people.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so new episode drops every Friday, 6 p.m., same time, same station, till I come your way again. I'm Precious Ariyike on here, and I hope that today I've been able to give you another healthy dose. All right, stay safe. I love you. Bye.
Bye.